from the man on the street. In a press release by Bobby Kenneth Townsend from Pasadena, Texas, author of the book It Shocks the Conscience, Mr. Townsend contends that the Fourth Court of Appeals has violated the Texas Constitution, which it has sworn to defend. The Fourth Court of Appeals has determined that the Texas Constitution can be changed by simply creating a law, claims Mr. Townsend. Mr. Townsend has a history of battling the courts. He even has a preface in his book appealing to the reader that they can represent themselves in court. Mr. Townsend's court filing record shows a history of filings and many claims denied by the courts. Even on his Amazon bio page, he admits, "I acquired a patent for a special air mattress that will move a coma patient. I found a manufacturer to construct the device, but the manufacturer was threatened by a medical supplier that it would keep the device off the market. I am still trying to find a manufacturer for the device." Despite these losses, Mr. Townsend has not given in to the courts and the call for mindless conformity, and is still up for a good fight. In Mr. Townsend's latest fight, he contends that on November 4th, 1980, the Texas legislature allowed the people of Texas to vote away their right to appeal, and the appeal to be heard by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals. Article 1, Section 29, in the original Texas Constitution, does not give any delegated authority to the Texas legislature to have people's rights voted away. This is an excerpt of the law as amended in 1980. Texas Constitution, Article 5, Section 5B, the Court of Criminal Appeals may review a decision of a Court of Appeals in a criminal case. Review by the Court of Criminal Appeals is not a matter of right, but of sound judicial discretion. Mr. Townsend argues that this law violates the Texas Constitution, 1876. Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 29, to guard against transgressions of the high powers herein delegated, we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is accepted out of the general powers of government, and shall forever remain inviolate, and all laws contrary thereto or to the following provisions shall be void. We asked Mr. Townsend on what action should be taken to strike this unlawful amendment and return it back to a lawful state. He responded, "I am not aware of sound judicial discretion being found in an opinion of a judge. I have reason to believe Article 5, Section 5B is the same as referencing unicorns. Article 5, Section 5B violates Article 1, Section 13 in the Texas Bill of Rights. All courts shall be open, and every person for any injury done him in his lands, goods, person, or reputation shall have remedy by due course of law. Article 5, Section 5B creates selective enforcement where due process is determined by selection. Imagine the elected Texas legislative attorneys convinced the Texas people to vote their right-of-way found in Article 1, Section 13, and replaced it with sound judicial discretion of a judge that lacks the ability of critical thinking. In 1939, 27 lawyers out of 31 Texas state senators created the monopoly, the Texas State Bar Association, which is forbidden to be created under Article 3, Section 22 of the Texas Constitution. Most laws created by the Texas legislature are unconstitutional, but their brethren within the judicial branch rubber stamp such creations to make attorneys cash flow. Simply having the career listed and whether the candidate is an incumbent on the ballot box would go a long way to correct the problem. It should be noted that violations against the Bill of Rights by public servants who took an oath to uphold and protect said Bill of Rights is a capital crime named treason. Capital crimes call for capital punishment, which is often ruled as death. That should make these public servants think twice about their unlawful grab for power and control.